What's up, everybody? Back for a new workout. And listen, we're going to start changing up the training method a little bit. And today is called Warrior Day, but typically I'm going to start making Sundays a Sabbath, a rest day. You'll do some walking, some recovery, mobility, stretching, that type of thing. But Saturday, theme warrior, okay? Monday is going to be a theme of strength. We're going to focus on strength on Mondays. Tuesdays are going to be about conditioning. Wednesdays, recovery and mobility. Thursdays, athleticism. Friday, speed and power work. And then, of course, here we are on Saturday. So, we're going to do some prep to begin. The prep that we will start with is I'm going to use I would say if you haven't already, start your training with a gentle walk. That's the easiest, and maybe some nice breathing. Now we're going to go into a little staff flow. You can call it a PVC pipe. You can call it uh, you know, a dowel. Back in my CrossFit days, we used dowels. Something really light. I found a really cool staff. I would suggest you get one too if you want to be a badass. But I think you'll enjoy it. So I'm just gonna share this to the group and let's rock. Okay, so my staff, we're gonna begin with some pass throughs. And where is my staff? It is right here. All right. So we start here, and we're just gonna do some pass throughs. So I'll move this camera so you can see a little bit. So pass through is you just open up those shoulders, okay? Passing through, right? And the same type of concept, but now we're gonna do some around the worlds, and we're gonna switch to the other side. So we're just, again, warming up our shoulders for the athletic movement that we're gonna be working on. I like taking a little bit about a shoulder width up, stretching through the spine and reaching over, opening up the spine a little bit. It's a really good way. Side to side. Okay, right? So that's an easy way. You can take it on your back. Open up the hips. And this will also open up your hamstrings here. While we're at the spine, a thoracic twist, this is a really easy way to do it. Opens up the chest a little bit too. And you can grab this here too. So we did side to side, but you can also do a little bit of a backwards bend. So you kind of make sure to keep that weight in the heels, because that's just something that we typically don't do, right? Similarly, another way to get that spinal twist is this way too. So just light movement to prep for our training. Okay? Similarly, I like to take the opposite. So if I have my left arm on the staff, I'm going to take that left leg and I'm going to kick the right hand and open up the hamstrings. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Same thing with the adductors, but now we're going to go and open up the inside of our legs. All this is supposed to be really nice, light, easy movement, prepping your body. I like to get a little bit lower too, so I'll lower this camera so you can see and open the hip flexors a little bit. So you can lean into it, lean into the staff or the stick and just squeeze through the glutes to open up the hip flexor a little bit deeper than you typically would. And it feels good to open that up. It's a nice way. I love this support on this because you can find a really good spot just to hold there. Similarly, you can use that to support a deeper squat and just using it to, or put it down, grab your elbows and open up for that deeper squat. Just play around with it, right? Opening up your hips a little bit. You want to lean in. All right. So we put that to the side. And then next up, I'm going to do some athletic activation. So we'll do 20 seconds of high knees. So we can do high knees in place. Okay. And then we can do butt kicks. Same type of thing, but we're just going to do it in place. Kick back here. Okay. And then we're going to do some lateral shuffles, 20 seconds each direction. So I'm just going to go back and forth, get nice and low, stretch it out. Okay, good. Now we're going to do an actual circuit. So, circuit we got going today is starting with ring rows. So we're going to do 4 rounds today of 10 to 12 ring rows. We're going to do 12 to 15 push-ups. Want to leave a couple in the reserve because we're going to do 4 rounds. We're going to set up the X3 squat. So we're going to do front squats, but this time we're going to hit 15 reps. What I want you to shoot for is around a 7 to 8 exertion. So you want to explode up. Don't chase failure because you're going to have to do this for 4 rounds. And then dumbbell swings as well as walking lunges and a front plank for 60 seconds. Okay, so that's going to be our little circuit, 4 rounds of this. Should be fun. All right, so can I set you up to see this whole thing? We will try. Let's get ready. So squats will be over here. we will use black band. I think if we're doing this right, it should be all we really need here. 3/4 Greater Canes band here. Okay. So we'll set that up. The rows will be over here. So we'll set the rows here. I'll twist the camera so you can see it. So when I start, we'll be in this position. Okay? And then we're going to go from that position to, we got rows, push-ups, squats, dumbbell swings. So we'll take the dumbbell swings here. Okay? Walking lunges, so we'll alternate each leg with a walking lunge. So we'll do 10 each leg, tall posture, and then a front plank for 60 seconds. And then we rest 90, and we do those 4 rounds. How's that sound? Okay? Cool. Grab a drink of water before we begin. Set the timer. Stopwatch to begin. All right, so here we go. Starting with 12 reps on the rings. Okay, and then from there, we hit the ground for push-ups, okay, nice and controlled. So these push-ups, since we're gonna do 4 rounds of them, we want this to be 15 reps we'll do, okay? Why don't we just use the dumbbells, go to the ground, and we'll use that for a little bit more depth. Okay, so from there, doing squats, 15 reps. So we grab here, bring this up. Okay, next up, we've got dumbbell swings for 15. So we'll come up a little bit here. All right. All right. And then walking lunges. So we're going to alternate for a total of 20. Hold the dumbbells. Okay. All right. And then last, we're going to do a front plank. Here we go. Go to the ground. Grab your timer. And let's hold a plank. Okay, we got 60-second rest, and we do that 4 rounds. Grab a drink of water, and we start back up all over again, right? So, warrior circuit, back to ring rows, slow on the way down. All right, guys? Cool. Let's do it. Start with 10 to 12 reps, then we move to push-ups, and then squats. All right. And 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Okay, push-ups to the ground. All right, squats. Okay, sure we got it? Yes. Now we do dumbbell swings, 15 reps. Okay, now plank. Oop, walking lunges. Total of 20. Front plank. And go 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we gotta rest and do 2 more rounds. They said 90 seconds. I'm just going to go right back to it, guys. Let's just do 60 seconds. Let's do it like a warrior. We'll go back to ring rows to begin. Got 2 more rounds. All right. Let's get the timer ready. And lap it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we go to push-ups. Okay. Now we go to squats. Now we go dumbbell swings. All right. Now we go 20 total lunges with the dumbbells. All right. Now we got the plank for 60 seconds. Quick rest, and we got one more round. "100% warrior workout." Look at this. Drenching sweat. It's not even hot outside. It's overcast, cloudy, but doing a warrior style workout gets you your heart rate up. All right, one more round. We start with the rows. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Back to the rings. Okay. Down to the ground for push-ups. Okay. Squats. Lift this up a little bit. Last round, guys. Done with that. Now we got swings. Okay, now 20 alternating lunges. Okay. Now we got plank. 3, 2. Okay, here we go, guys. That one was a 25-minute circuit. We're not done yet. So, 4 rounds we did of 10 ring rows, 15 push-ups, 15 squats, 15 dumbbell swings, 15 walking or 20 walking lunges total, and a 60-second plank hold. We did 4 of those. Now we're going to do 5 rounds of a minute heavy bag, 1 minute walk, relaxing, and then we're going to do some recovery with some stretching, and that's it. And so tonight, when you report all this, you're going to say, hey, was my ring row easy, moderate, hard? How were my push-ups? How's the X3 band level? How was my lunges? What was my heavy bag like? What's my final total steps? My energy on a 1 to 10? And what am I eating for recovery? What's my nutrition like today? That's going to be how you steward the body, right? The Restore the Warrior training philosophy is going to be every workout follows the same rhythm. Prepare. Move well before you start training. Train. One clear objective for the day. Measure. Track one meaningful readiness marker when appropriate. Recover. Mobility, breathing, walking. Everything else is optional. These 4 are not. All right. Train like a warrior who's preparing for decades of faithful service, not someone who's trying to survive one brutal workout. I'm looking forward to seeing how you guys react to this. If you try, okay? Give me some feedback if you try it out. Now let's do some heavy bag work. Okay. 5 rounds. Get the timer ready. Here we go. Okay, 1 minute. All right, now take a minute break, walk it out a little bit. Grab a drink of water. All right, back at it. rounds, 3 more to go. All right, that's 3 rounds, 2 more. How many of you love hitting the heavy bag? Or is it just me? Heavy bag. Anyone hit the heavy bag? Yes. No. I want to. How about I'd like to? Pop out. Save. Create pull. Do they let me do it? I don't know. I don't know what these lives. Adult milk Captain. Anyways, if you like hitting the heavy bag, let me know. Let's do it again. One more, guys. One more round and then we stretch it out. This has been a good one. Last round. So we did that. Now we move to recovery. Some hip flexor, hamstring. Just get to the ground. Follow my lead. Bring that knee to the walls. It's called a couch stretch, and it's really good on that top quad. Gotta push through the pelvis. Frog stretch. Downward dog. Stretch out the calves. Left leg through. Half pigeon. Deeper stretch, opposite arm, leg to the side. Opposite leg, all the way through. Stretch out the hamstrings. Spinal twist. Backward bend. Happy baby. And then finish it with a quick hang from the bar. All right. And that's all she wrote. Under an hour today. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. God bless you.